Hi folks, welcome back to the channel. Can't believe it, I'm videoing again. I'm absolutely delighted, I'm over the moon, and what I'm going to do is super exciting. Now, I'm going to start, well obviously I'm going to Thailand, but I'm going to start off with just a very quick explanation of what's been going on for the last period of time with me not filming. Because all my regulars know exactly what it is, and a lot of people who be watching for the first time don't know, but this is very brief. The very end of lockdown, I sold my house, I bought a motorhome, I set off in the motorhome with my 2 dogs and travelled around Europe for several months. I then came back, sold the motorhome and moved to Spain and lived in Spain for a year. While I was in Spain, I'd done loads of filming, there's loads of videos. I had the whole time been deciding, do I want to live in Spain for the rest of my life, or do I want to settle in my favourite place in the world, which is Thailand? And what I've always said is, my big problem with Thailand is the extreme heat. If it wasn't for the heat, I'd be living in Thailand now, I think. So, I've decided I'm going to give Thailand another holiday and do a lot of filming. I'm going to stay for a while and see what I think about it. But I'm definitely moving back to Spain later on this year. I've still a few things to sort out in Northern Ireland, but once that's done, I'm moving back to Spain, probably to Torrevieja. The reason why I come home, for anyone who doesn't know, my father, who was 91 years old, was unwell, and I came back home here seven or 8 months ago to look after him. He didn't want to go into a home, and I could have been here for a long time because he was falling. He got a thing called delirium a couple of times, but other than that, he was okay. But the second time of the delirium, he got very bad, and unfortunately he went into hospital. He was there for a month and passed away. So my daddy was a fair age, and his last year was very, very difficult, and he just kept saying he wanted to go himself. He wanted to go back and meet my mommy. So there you go. So now I'm just sorting out all of his affairs. It's nearly all done, and I decided in the interim to do this trip. Alright, so today I'm going to Bangkok. I'm going to show you wee clips of the trip over, tell you a few things. Now remember, this is a budget channel, and I have become fairly proficient over the years at getting things at the right price. For example, you may or may not know, but long haul flights have just skyrocketed since lockdown. Like really, really skyrocketed. And it's very difficult to get a flight, especially this time of the year to Thailand, because it's a good time to go to Thailand. This is the high season. It's very hard to get a flight for anything less than maybe £900. Well, I got this flight for $540, and at some point I'm going to do a video to show how I get my flights so cheap. But actually £536 and there's 4 flights to Thailand. Also, I got my hotels cheap. I'll talk about that over the course of the next few videos, and a few other wee tips. So there you go, no more than that. It's now Rambling Irishman time, heading to Dublin, heading to the airport. Hope you enjoy my series of videos that I'm going to make. Onward and upward. Dublin Airport's such an easy drive for me because I'm coming out of my dad's house, which is on a dual carriageway, and you turn left out of his gate and you drive and arrive at Dublin Airport 70 odd miles later, so it's fantastic. I'm flying with Lufthansa at 6 o'clock tonight. It's now 1:30, so I'll be in the airport about 3 hours I suppose, have something to eat, decide whether to have a pint or not. Again, my followers will know I take big long periods of not having any beer, but I'm definitely going to have a few beers when I'm away. But I don't know about today, we'll see. So I'm using a new camera, new microphones, and I'm super excited. I can't tell you how excited I am. But I'm definitely, in my mind, given the possibility that I could eventually move to Thailand, one last go. That's what this trip's all about, and having some fun. and showing you around. Ta-da! That was quick. That journey just flew in. Hope the flights fly in. Hope the flights fly in. The flights will fly in. Hope the time in the flights passes quickly. Right. I couldn't be any further away in this car park. Like, I'm so far away. This is great. This has been great. Very reasonable price. €7.40 a day, euro, and it's very close to the airport. It's only a 5-minute shuttle, but I'll have to go out now and find one of the wee bus stops. So, all excited, arrived at the airport, going to say goodbye to my car. Said goodbye to my dogs, by the way, just before we started the video. Here we go! Now I have to remember we're parked. It's such a big car park, and I always end up walking around. Let me see. H6. Have it in video, can't get it wrong. So, I travel pretty light, but I've still a fair bit of gear because of a backpack, brilliant backpack, my camera bag with all my electronics in it. So I don't ever, my echoing, I don't ever bring a big case, all carry on. So I'm right at my limit of what I'm allowed. Never pay for a big suitcase. I'm surprised I got through security really easily. And my wee bag, it's all electronics and e-cigarettes and all the fluids, and there were loads of bags getting searched, but I didn't. 2 hours to go. I just spent some money. I don't usually spend too much in airports, but that was a cheese and ham sandwich, a Coke and a bag of potato, cheese and onion, €12, and the go to gate is in an hour and a half. Time's flying. I really do hope it keeps flying. Quick question. For all of you who may know your Irish crisps, potato, cheese and onion. Republic of Ireland, potato, cheese and onion. And Northern Ireland cheese and onion, which come in a yellow pack and they're made in the potato factory. Which is the best? I have no doubt whatsoever. The Northern Ireland ones are 100 times better, tons of flavour, taste different, slightly different. Hardly any flavour in those, not very good. Any thoughts if I just got a bad packet? Don't you just love airports? So for me, this is the hardest bit of travelling. I can drive good distances, etc. But airplanes, long flights, oh my god, I struggle big time. I can't stop thinking about the time. This is a good one. This is my 8th time flying to Bangkok airport, and some of them, because of stopover lengths, have been worse than this. This is actually maybe as good as you could get. My first flight is 2.5 hours to Munich, 50 minutes stopover in Munich, and then 10.5 hours to Thailand. So I don't know what that is. It's about 14 hours in total, which is pretty good. But once I sit down for that 10.5 hour flight, oh my god, I'm not good at it, and I never sleep. You hope you're going to have somebody beside you can maybe have a chat to who's good to chat to. How often does that happen? Not very often. Anyway, I'm going to stop recording till I'm getting on the plane. See you shortly.
One eternity later.
Flight 1, 2.5 hours, underway.
Later that same evening.
Flight 1 over, man. Flight 2 coming up. Hopefully I've only got 40 minutes. I was in a wee bit of a panic there because I hadn't very much time, and Turns out, I've got off the plane, it's the very next lounge. So, I've got a bit of time. All Bangkok bound. I'm just about to get onto the plane, but I have a really good Airbus story. I own part of the first ever Airbus built. But I'll tell that story in one of my next upcoming videos, but it's true. Right, see you soon.
Many months later.
That was tough going. I'm not good in long flights. I didn't sleep. It was uncomfortable. Glad I'm here. Right, first task, get my phone working. So I'm going to go while I'm in the airport and get a SIM card. AIS. Hello.
Bye-bye. We have full plan, please.
So that's 15 days, 30 gigabytes. I'll take that. Nice girl doing it for me. Open tab. How easy was that? 5 minutes. Just takes your phone, does it all. Phone's already up running, getting messages. Right, next I have to get a taxi. No, well, next I have to get to immigration, which sometimes can be a nightmare, but apparently it's automatic now, we'll see. And then I have to get a taxi. Taxis in Thailand are very cheap. Taxi from Bangkok airport to the centre of Bangkok are very cheap. But one thing you have to be aware of, most of them will try to offer you a deal with a price. Never take the deal. Insisted to use their meter, and if they won't use the meter, take another taxi, because whatever deal they offer you, no matter how much they try to convince you, is always going to be more than the meter. Right, onward and upward.
A little longer than a few minutes later.
Customs was a big long queue, took about half an hour. They're pretty quick, but a lot of people. Now for taxi. I'm walking outside into the extreme heat. It's always a shock. Coca-Cola in hand, here we go. Not nearly as hot as I was expecting. Don't remember ever walking out feeling so, I'm not going to say cool, but it's really comfortable. Right, taxi. Bangkok is a wonderful city and it's massive. It has a population of 11.5 million and it's the hottest city in the world with an average temperature throughout the year of 28 degrees. 28 degrees!
"15 minutes later."
I'm in the centre of Bangkok. I'm all excited, feel brilliant. So just got dropped off outside my hotel. The taxi from the airport on the meter was 350 baht plus 75 baht for the 2 tolls that you go through, and it took about 20 minutes, 15 minutes maybe. Now, hotel. Right guys, folks, 5 o'clock, I'm in the hotel, I'm all excited and I'm knackered. So, I'm going to leave it off there. Hope you enjoyed that wee quick journey. Plenty more to come. Alright, so thanks for watching. If you enjoy, please subscribe, please give it a thumbs up, and love to hear your comments. But until next time, bye for now. Boy, oh boy, oh boy.